Invincible issue 100 opens up with Invincible getting game ended, viciously, brutally, in front of everyone. I mean, everyone. But weirdly enough, he wakes up in a completely black purgatory type beat, and he's met by a voice. It's Dinosaurus, who used his knowledge of Viltrumites to emit a frequency that'll basically just put Invincible into a coma. Also, Invincible wasn't game ended because at the split second where a building was falling down, he swapped the real Invincible with a clone. And Dinosaurus sees this as an absolute win. Now, Mark doesn't have to take any accountability. He can just save lives, and if people are lost, well, oh well, he's not real. He's not here no more. Invincible tells Dinosaurus that he game-ended a lot of people based on a theory, and that we were getting to a point on the planet where people were starting to understand what they were doing wrong and how much we're messing up the environment, and that we're gonna take the right precautions soon to really turn things around. And he tells them that all villains think that they're the hero until they lose sight. They became the bad guy, but it doesn't seem like Dinosaurus is listening. As Mark wakes up and Dinosaurus lets him go, he's been convinced. He sees how wrong he was trying to save the world by destroying it, but he can't help Invincible save it because he knows if he does, he'll get hooked right into another monstrous scheme. So he asks Invincible to game end him. And he does! And later, Invincible is met by Cecil, who he explains the whole thing to. Cecil asks if Invincible still thinks he knows best, and Invincible tells him no, as Cecil lets him know that what happens next is on him. Mark knows he's most definitely going to jail after this, and he asks if there's anything he can do to atone or even help. Cecil lets him know that Robot's handler is basically just built a fake moon. But he also offers Invincible an out. Work for him like old times, doesn't have to go to prison. And Mark questions how Cecil could do this, and he tells them he's literally worked with supervillains in the past. Elsewhere, Eve is distraught as she tells Debbie and Nolan that Mark's been game ended. That's when he comes out the shadows to reveal that he wasn't. He then whispers something I assume is freaky into Eve's ear to prove that he's not a clone, and he tells his parents he needs to speak to Eve. He basically tells her that he's working with Cecil again, but none of that matters, because Eve shakes the room when she reveals that she's pregnant again.